In theory, it was the time that he gets it, Dragon Knight will have a BKB to dispel it.
Really nicely up in that top lane as PPD takes a couple of whacks from Saberlight. Cookie forward, though, allows Dahak to commit onto the Brewmaster, and First Blood spilled, as PPD should be able to walk away. Oh, there's a stun from Era, connecting that one, but he's going to need 2 or 3 more hits. The regen from the Tango keeping PPD safe and sound. Back down to about half HP. Dragon Tail with a Cookie forward. They're trying to chain stun the Storm and blow him up, and they've done it perfectly. Absolutely beautiful stuff from NIP.
He can farm faster, extra intelligence, Quelling Blade, sorry, Iron Talon for TB. Oh, bottom lane.
Yeah, he's gone aggressively into that creep wave. Carapace there from Era. Able to catch him out as the Metamorphosis from Charlie gives him that long range and attack damage to slay the Batrider. Dahak is dived in deep here, but Milan with a great Rolling Thunder doesn't get the second connection onto the Storm Spirit as the Zip Vortex. Dahak still getting caught. No Doppelganger left, and he's down. The Carapace from Era catching Blizzy, so 3-0. NIP, they're bleeding out. The DK, the chain stun onto the Storm Spirit, does bring down Supreme at the very least, but I feel like NIP have overstayed their welcome now. Tanner, okay, he's pretty beefy. 21 charges still in his pocket will allow him just to stand his ground with the backing of PPD. Cookie in 4. And they're going to try and make a play on Suneko. Blinding Light, it is ready, but the chain stuns. PPD, where's the mana for Cookie? He doesn't have it. He's 30 mana off it, but Tanner still has the kill. And Era, something. We have a lot of funny signs over there. Hello. There's the jump on Cottle. Destroyed by the Mortisman's Kisses as Storm tries to zip in onto PPD, but the lasso into Rolling Thunder. Dahak with the damage. A Bull Lightning back down to the tier 2 tower, and the Primal Split is actually doing a decent amount of work. Killing off PPD, Supreme. But Dahak takes down Supreme. I don't know how that's happened. And I'll find a bonus one onto Era as well, and this chase is just not going to stop. Saberlight with no ulti, 21 charges, but surrounded by 4 NIP heroes. He's going to just get run down here. The TP cancelled immediately by the Dragon Tail. And a double kill for Blizzy gives NIP the
available, and everyone was so greedy, so Batrider ends up with Broom Handle.
They've caught the Storm. They've got the chain stun here. Don't know if they've got enough damage though. Storm finally scatterblasted into the ground, and the Rolling Thunder from Milan chasing towards Era's Nyx Assassin. They've got a bonus kill. It's the cherry on top, and the courier might be falling too. I don't know what that is. Some kind of horned beetle, but it's being destroyed by Dahak. Era's courier gone, and this Storm Spirit now, net worth really is lacking, struggling a lot. Supreme. Fight's not going their way.
Difference. What these position 4s and 5s are.
Tail catching the heroes that are held up on the high ground. Rolling Thunder from the Invis Pango catching Cottle, so Will-O-Wisp not coming out just yet. Cyclone up onto the Dragon Knight to stop that initiation tool that NIP has. And Charlie, this Terrorblade, he's arrived. He's come in, but Supreme has already been blown up, burning to life. He's gone! The Storm Spirit's destroyed. Another Cyclone on the DK will take him out of the fight again, but Dahak now has free reign. Terrorblade's going to get gap closed, disarmed up. He's going to try and sunder. He's got 14-1, but he doesn't get either of them off. He gets disabled, disarmed, chain stunned, and NIP with 3 quick kills.
That's why I like to see Manta style, so you can get rid of that disarm from Pangolier. Like, he also reduces his armor. TB has a pretty high armor, but you just disarm him and he can't do anything. Yes, you will have BKB, but you're still far away from it. That's gonna be a free Roche for NIP. Milan's positioning is extremely good in these fights. Like, he only died once so far in position 4 Pango, and Pango is known to be caught in a really bad spot. Since you have this Rolling Thunder, you have repositioning abilities, so you need to be careful where you're standing so far. From Milan, very nicely done. Rolling Thunder, just fake it.
Still away from the illusion, so you don't get mana burnt. But as soon as Storm is even a little bit behind, as they make a jump, Suneko yet again shredded, even in his own base. There's a Primal Split. We'll give Saberlight a bit of time here, and I just don't see what the plan is. Terrorblade's not even joining the fight. TB is still out on the map farming. Supreme with a double damage rune stunned yet again, and chased down with a Cookie forward. They've got the chain stuns, and it looks like Supreme is once more in the grave.
Yeah, this is game, Gary. Like, they've been playing 4 versus 5. No Keeper of the Light for the whole game. Terrorblade not joining fights when Brewmaster is using Split.
Down towards the bottom lane, Dahak spots out Charlie. Phantom Lancer being removed of all his mana and HP. Tries to turn with that reflection, but holding the Sunder, which I thought he might just use. And Primal Split from Brewmaster trying to cause a bit of chaos. In the back, there's a lasso and a ball lightning forward. Milan, the Pango down. PPD with the Mortimer's Kisses getting cancelled out now with the Will-O-Wisp and the Vortex there. And Tanner struggling to stick on a target, but Dahak has finished off the Will-O-Wisp. Saberlight TPing home and gets himself out of danger. So focus down the Batrider, so there is no jump, and the Cyclone sends the DK skywards. A good Will-O-Wisp here and a zip back in, but Storm Spirit, he's struggling to catch a single target. Chain stunned into oblivion yet again. That Dragon Tail into Cookie combo forces the buyback of the Storm. Another long zip, but Tanner has a BKB TP. Nothing to cancel it, while Saberlight back onto Dahak now. Impale him up, and the Phantom Lance is the one being picked off. A Doppelganger to try and get him a bit of distance away with a Glimmer Cape. Dahak might just be able to run out of this one. The Cookie out, and there's no reveal. Supreme, he can ball lightning, but he doesn't want to. He's scared of what's left. Repair kit, sure enough, will buy a little bit of time here for Chicken Fighters. But once again, we see the mini-map, and Terrorblade is nowhere to be seen. The jump in onto the Storm Spirit. Where's the chain stun? It's Milan again with the Rolling Thunder, and there's no buyback on Storm. Dead for 90 seconds, while Saberlight, he's jumped onto PPD, but the Grandma is bouncing around, full of life. Nothing really Chicken Fighters can even do to get a single kill. They're getting picked off one by one by the beautiful execution from NIP, and Charlie's Terrorblade is just nowhere. Oh, Dragon Knight, he's so good at just jumping onto this high ground. Seneko, into the grave you go, buys back immediately, but they've also trapped up Supreme Storm, nearly killing him off during that lasso, and Saberlight's backstab with a Primal Split. Yes, it will Cyclone up the Dragon Knight, but the follow-through is lacking. I'm looking at my mini-map again, Lacoste. And you know what I see? It's a TB on the opposite side of the map. So the Cookie out will allow a little bit of a disengage here for Blizzy. Supreme finally clears up a kill, but Tanner stands his ground until he has to run away, even with BKB going, because Charlie has arrived. A 1-for-1 so far.
And he's back.
And Dragon Knight is back in. But now you just wait for meta to end, and you go again. 20 seconds. But Era has already dropped, dead for 45. Metamorphosis is nearly ready. But you're losing your final lane of barracks here.
Shit, guys, what do I keep pushing? I need gold for Relic. I'm close, but I'm not that close. Can you survive? That's just mega creep.
How many DDs has Tanner had on this DK? I swear it's been like
5.
4. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, oh, I've got a DD room, guys. Let's go push high ground. Come on, lads. Chop, chop. Get into the tier 4s. Taking down the buildings as quickly as that. Throne is going to be exposed in a second. And Chicken Fighters, they've only really got one fight left in them.
Charlie sold everything. He sold Power Treads, Raid Bands,
Oh, here we go.
Wand.
Mortimer's Kisses is blowing up Saberlight, finally gets off his Primal Split, and Charlie with a Rapier whacking into Milan, but he Rolling Thunder jumps away. Supreme had a BKB to ball lightning out of the initiation as Dragon Knight still has BKB cheese. Tanner just blinks out of there. PPD is going to cook it to the high ground, and the chase continues looking for the Grandma, but they cannot kill her off. Supreme's got nothing left to give. Glimmer caped up. He's bought a little bit of time here as the lasso comes on through, and Terrorblade Sunder back into Tanner, who's got the cheese still, and that's it. Done and dusted. Dead for 60. GG's called.
He got disarmed. Like, they need to play much better if they want to contest NIP in the second game. It's also a draft issue, I would say. They did not have a good...
At times. It's a best of 3, though, of course. So we'll jump ourselves into the lobby for game 2. We'll see you guys. He's got a couple of levels, can potentially solo lane. Ways of how team fights have to go, right? They need the Arena of Blood super.
As Blizzy, who has 4 tangos and 2 healing salves.
Getting a nice little spin in there as well, but Charlie joining in with the whirling axes. Getting some good damage onto Blizzy with another Fortune's End flying out. They might be able to bring him down, actually. Ranged axes into the melee, and the clicks come. Blizzy down, first blood spill.
Milan.
Getting caught up bottom lane, though. Does get the Dispel off. Arrow landing, and jump forward from Milan. Tried to body block into the call. Blizzy within that creep wave, getting the spins they needed to get Blizzy out. 5, 6 stick charges. Blizzy held in place again by the Fortune's End, and Charlie helped out by Seneko to snipe out the axe. As Dire Courier might be in a spot of bother. Milan has 3 leaves, 10 stick charges. Courier, no. Don't die, Courier. Leap away. No flames from Seneko, but they're going to drop the little bunny.
Dire's courier been killed.
They are doing everything within their power to stop this Axe from getting the free farm while he cuts those waves. Arrow does slide in onto Charlie, but it's another nice little dispatching of...
We try to do it with the Brewmaster and how it works.
Elemental damage!
Yeah.
Woo.
Thank God it's gone.
I was so excited, and then I was really just not. Disruption arrow? Not landing.
Arrow?
Interesting. Sliding straight under the belly of the Phoenix, but he will still die. And the chase onto Supreme. Not really going to accomplish too much there. NIP come in for 1 kill and then have to bail away. Dragon Knight.
I guess Phoenix was like, yeah, I'm dead. He had the dive ready.
I mean, you kind of just that you can chain up.
NIP with the save the planet neutral items, Iron Mango, Nature's Prophet.
Blizzy gets the call off as Troll, Charlie, trying to make a run for it. Soneko sniped out, and they're going to go for a dive here for sure. Prophet TPing in, break the trees, and chase the Troll down. He's going to try the TP out, and it looks like the dunk will just about be there. The spear into the Arena of Blood. Those Guardians in the Colosseum destroying Blizzy, but Saberlight now stuck in this awkward position under his tier 1 and continues in a 4 versus 1 as the Ball Lightning from Tanner will catch out the Mars. Just about enough damage to bring him down. Where's the help from the rest of his team? Just a couple more clicks, guys. Come on. Get in there. And Tanner's going to drop here. Fortune's End. No. The jump away. Supreme, no Breathe Fire or Dragon Tail. He's got 5-1 charges, but the disruption from PPD saves it up, and Storm is out. Shadow Demon might fall, but Milan and Dahak can get a few more clicks onto this tower. Milan shoveling right in front of the eyes of Supreme's Dragon Knight.
And he gets the perfect item. Healing Sal, now he's gonna be back up.
Supreme Shadow Amulet hides away under his tower, and the Arena of Blood leapt over the top. Milan is out and back into the trees. They focus down Blizzy's axe, but he's invis in the Moonlight Shadow, and that tower fell. No more reveal here, and the chase moves forward. Dahak TP's in very aggressively. Walks into the middle of 4 of them, and a Vortex Arrow, Phoenix down, the double damage rune, Tanner Storm. Every time I look at Tanner, he's come out of high school with a double damage rune. Speared up to the trees, and they've got the call to stop the Shadow Amulet, so Supreme forced to reveal himself. The dunk down, 3 heroes gone. Troll is farming other side of the map. Every time I look at this Charlie hero, he is nowhere to be found.
They could definitely
in for now to get that experience, so he'll crack 6 or maybe not.
Oh,
Tanner.
another jump.
Oh, Oracle. 67 experience away from level 6. Tanner still going to get speared up under the trees behind that tier 1 tower, and the save from PPD is just not available. Tanner down, tipped by Saberlight, and here they come, running forward towards that Moonlight Shadow. Blizzy sprints off to the right-hand side. Dahak sprouting, delay the advance of this Radiant side.
Saberlight still chasing, Arena connects.
They've got the PPD Shadow Demon in the back, the Dragon Knight's found him, and that's the Arena of Blood you're talking about. Dahak stunned up, Sunray there connecting, and a Fortune's End. Into the stuns they go. Very well done by Chicken Fighters, but that all starts off with...
Spear from Saberlight. If it was, that's pretty sick.
I think they saw him, they were pinging it out. He was under Moonlight Shadow and he thought he was safe. Tanner, though, is going to make up for it. Charlie completely out of mana. Battle Trance already being used, and there's the return tip. Tanner boosting his own morale after making maybe a little bit of a slip-up in that mid lane. And here comes the push from NIP. Tier 1 tower with a catapult wave. Mars has Arena in 30. And they've got Supernova to play off the back of here as Supreme started off with a nice Dragon Tail into Spear, and PPD slain in that river. Dahak stands his ground with the Blade Mail going, but he's really not got the backup of the rest of his squad. Blizzy leaving him to die. And NIP getting picked apart one by one. Storm Spirit was miles away there. But they do get the tower, not denied. Catapult did the job for them. What a weird game this is.
Pretty through BKB besides Axis Call. I mean, Shadow Demon Demonic Purge is there as well. Not sure if that's gonna help a lot. It's undispellable. Oh man, Charlie.
Yeah, they made the jump, but it wasn't. They're gonna lose Storm as well. That blink reveal out of Blizzy. They wanted to kill off Charlie. He just turns.
Mid lane cleared the creep. The question is, can NIP take this Roshan before Radiant Scan connects? They know Storm Spirit wants to get that agent buyback.
Oh, the dust. Dahak out of the arena. Roshan inside of it, but the Nature's Prophet is trapped in the pit with nowhere to go. He is annihilated. NIP. These feel like desperate plays. And they've caught Milan as well.
And Saberlight is having amazing game. Like his spears, even though Arena did not connect, they're still getting the correct kills. Now they're in Roche Pit, no Mirana, no Nature's Prophet. The question is, does Storm Spirit go for that big play?
He does.
Zip in.
Charlie has it though, and they've stunned him
it.
up. They've blown Tanner out of the water, and that's a dieback. Dead for 70 seconds, 18 minutes in. That's like very good line. Saberlight's giving chase on the PPD, and they've got the Invis Dragon Knight to secure yet another kill. Seneko snipes it, walks back up the ramp onto high ground. And NIP doesn't feel like they want to fight outside of their base at all. They'll come back and defend their high ground if needs be. But for now, it is split push time, get into those bigger items. The Bloodstone and Storm, definitely one of the key ones.
Nice spear.
They've caught PPD all the way back behind his tier 3, forcing the buyback. As Prophet cuts the wave down south. One range creep remaining here for Chicken Fighters, though, and that's going to allow them to take down a full lane of barracks, it looks like.
They can't contest this. They know Storm Spirit, if he dies, no buyback on him. PPD was
that fastest rate. And a smoke from NIP. Milan's Mirana, the only one out on the map showing. Saberlight jump in. Spear doesn't connect, and Blizzy out of the arena. Does get a decent call out. The bulwark and the arrow. Oh, beautiful connection onto the Phoenix. Now Blizzy back in again, but the false promise. Buying time for Era here to supernova and zone this fight out as Storm is zapped down by the purifying flames, and Dahak stands his ground to click it down. Era finally drops. Dahak going for a TP, but he's stunned up by Supreme. That Dragon Tail will connect. 2 core heroes gone as NIP drop. One by one. Saberlight giving chase to Milan. Mirana wants out of there, but Spear into TP. And Mirana's out of there. Very sneaky smoke. Blizzy looking for the blink jump. Seneko, he's been found by the Storm. Zip zapping away from the spear. And Blizzy with the blink call. Dunk on 1. The Blade Mail turning the damage back. But the BKB from Saberlight keeps him alive. And the Supernova, beautifully placed all the way in the northeastern side, will make sure this fight goes the way of Chicken Fighters. Storm is still hunting. Seneko brought back in TPT outpost. And Tanner, he's given it all he's got. But with the backup of Saberlight and Era, he does have to retreat, and his TP's cancelled out by the Fortune's End. He can't get back into base fast enough, and it looks like Megas are coming. Dahak, oh, he's been stunned up. He's forced to BKB. Dahak is happening, Dahak. Back into Fountain you go, and good game is called. NIP tap out as Chicken Fighters take game 2 here, and it's best of 3.
Yeah, much better draft from Chicken Fighters, as we discussed at the start. In the Roche Pit, just sealed the deal. OD disrupts any combo from Kunkka.
Say have fun. I don't want to wish my opponents luck. Seneko's been backstabbed here pretty hard. Blinding Light pushes PPD up onto the high ground, though, as Milan diving in with a swashbuckle. 2 hits to get to the center of Seneko's heart, and that's the first blood. Drop it. NIP off to a cracking start.
Actually, 20-second cooldown. Doesn't deal that much damage. One of the reasons why Milan is for boots of speed, so that he can reposition himself.
Well, Blizzy bottom.
In a bad spot, Blizzy.
He's got the jukes, but he's been sniped out by yet another Janada. Bonus gold for Saber.
If they see Charlie, he should be dead. Okay, Milan pinging it out, he knows.
They are hunting. 300 health Naga Siren, 4 seconds for that mirror image. Dahak, blinding light back, tricks of the trade, not doing the job, and there's the mirror image. Let's see if Charlie can bait. He sends the real one first. They're not falling for his trap. They jump, but miss the cookie. Charlie still going through the jungle. Oh my goodness, it is disastrous. NOP, come on, you've got to kill him off. One more hit. That's all you need. Milan finally, at long last, secures the kill, but they have expended so much time and resources while bottom lane Blizzy scouts him out. PPD getting dewarded straight off there. Walking up the hill and giving away his position as a jump forward from the cookie, catching Rubik, telekinesis. Stun him up a little bit. Seneko with a blinding light might be able to get Era out of this, especially with Saberlight. Making that movement off the lane and into the jungle. Tanner, 6 stacks of sanities, blows up Suneko and Saberlight, and there's the OD, but dragged back into the boat with no Astral. He's going to lose his life for those kills. Tickled down by the Kunkka, tracked up as well, so bonus gold. Kunkka rushing Halberd.
Ricky.
Oh, you're right. Already half HP. They've got a cookie here to turn around and play onto Suneko, roar up the Bounty Hunter. They've got chain stuns for days. Jumping in, PPD will catch out Saberlight, and he disappears, just like Carol Baskin's husband. And focusing onto Kunkka instead, Torrent dodged. Tanner still has this Astral. Looking for the Kunkka, 700 HP, boat's ready with 5 stick charges, and this could be a good fight for Chicken Fighters if they want to turn and battle. Dahak dropping so incredibly low, and the cookie not really allowing them to catch any further targets, but Supreme is being blown up by the Arcane Orbs now. Tanner, level 1 up on it. One more touch. That'll do the job. There's no response from the Chicken Fighters really here. Shuriken bouncing into Tanner. But that will be that, as Suneko a little bit deeper. Dahak and PPD jumping onto the poor little Kotl. They get that bonus acting, the movement speed from the Beastmaster, getting him a little bit further away, but they've got the damage as Ricky trying to zone them out. He can't really get the job done. Tanner moving away from the boat. I didn't see the animation there as it completed, but it will allow Supreme to walk back to his own tier 1. And while this is all happening, Naga Siren, top of the...
On, but when you're playing against a Rubik, you need to instantly cast it after, so he does not steal your ulti.
Blizzy, caught out by the big green cube. Tricks of the trade, snipes out Suneko, and that Astral allowing them to move on to Supreme. He's got a double damage rune on the Kunkka, but no spells. Torrent comes back off cooldown now, but that Sanity's Eclipse, and Tanner on the OD. A double kill and massive play here as the 5v5 group up from NIP paying off beautifully.
Now they're going to put some pressure on the threat from Junada.
PPD. Milan with a nice rolling thunder. Not able to finish off Era. Tanner still wants to get there with a 4 staff down to low ground. And just got the double shuriken.
Another Junada.
He does get the roar off, but it looks like Blizzy is done for. That's 3 shurikens so quickly coming out of Saberlight. There's no messing around. That's 900 damage in the space of what, like 3 seconds?
And he stole 70 gold from him on top of like reducing his gold by killing him mid lane.
Oh, Self Astral opens up for the lift boat. Beautifully played there as the X mark. Now the song. Charlie resetting the fight, stopping the Mortimer's kisses. They want to finish off Tanner. He maybe can Astral himself to get away from the Torrent now, but Milan will still be the target of choice as Dahak jumps in with a cookie and a Santa's Eclipse. OD falls, but he got a good amount of damage out beforehand. Bounty Hunter so low with Era dropping incredibly quickly, but nobody has died on this Chicken Fighter's side. That boat with the Coco's Rum allows them to continue fighting 5 versus 5, picking off target after target, and now they...
Charlie had some questionable decisions.
Game 1 was really hard for him, to be honest.
In the first game, yeah.
Game 2, that
he played against the Storm from that Heaven's Halberd and Pangolier.
Supreme.
Lane.
He's so tanky. He still has 10 stick here. Pops it to kill off PPD. And that was a 5-man commitment onto the Kunkka, and he still gets a return kill. Scouted out by an observer ward from PPD, but that'll be a quick X-mark boat. Snipe him out. Simple pick off. As we get ourselves even more gold flowing into the bank accounts of the Dire team, thanks to this nice little bounty hunter.
He's about to finish his Aghanim Scepter, then we'll be stealing even more gold with those shuriken tosses.
Oh, that's interesting. Milan caught up there. The Astral not really paying off until finally the kill on the Kotl, but it was delayed as the roar onto an illusion. Blizzy finds the incorrect target. Charlie has juked them, baiting them in. And now he might be spitting them out as they chase forward with an X mark. Cancelled out by the Astral. Good smoke screen. But they've still got Blizzy under wraps, and that Santa's Eclipse, the song coming in to cancel out the Mortimer's Kisses. They don't lose anyone apart from that initial kill on the Kotl, who buys back and comes into the fight once more. Dust from Milan trying to track down the Bounty Hunter, and OD dealing with Supreme. They've got the Kunkka. Astral will be there, and they need to get the OD so desperately follow through, but they can't. A 2 for 2. As PPD will be the 3rd casualty of war here as NIP. As you have the double shuriken.
Yes, correct, Gary.
Bless. Good
I
song.
misunderstood you.
It was probably my bad wording. It's always good to clarify. As the Naga Siren song into boat OD. That cookie gets him away a little bit, but the Shuriken takes him out of the game once more, and there's no buybacks for NIP. Beastmaster follows him into the grave. 5 heroes strong. The Chicken Fighters, they really are just cruising through this game. Ricky will be the 4th to fall. They didn't even lose any health. Like, the Dire are still all full HP. This is a slaughter fest. NIP are getting handed.
I believe this game might be over. One more fight. They can't really do anything. Aegis in hands of Charlie. Full butterfly on him. Like, these illusions are just gonna rip through the buildings.
And Milan all alone, hiding at that bottom tier 3 as they lose a lane of barracks middle. Beastmaster axes do absolutely nothing. Tanner still wants a BKB, but the 2-man torrent, can they go in on this? Diving tier 4s might be a little bit ballsy. Swashbuckles there, but a great Will-O-Wisp. X-Mark forces the Astral, and Grandma is dead. Has a buyback available, but with 50 seconds on the sidelines, there is no OD. Ricky is accomplishing literally nothing. Jumping onto the Naga Siren, and then jumping back towards Fountain. Chicken Fighters are diving. Another 2-man torrent. Look at that damage from the Shuriken. 2 heroes getting slain so speedily. Rubik is the only hero to die as they take down the full lane middle. Charlie can focus it, and GG is called. Game 3 goes to the Chicken Fighters. What a beautiful bounty hunter game that was from Saberlight. On Twitter, vote for your favorite European or CIS